Obviously, you were involved in an accident. Do you have any head
I was
injury?
involved in an accident?
Yes, you were involved in an
What
accident.
do you mean an accident? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what accident would that have been? I was involved in an accident?
After a night of drinking at multiple locations, a woman was found trapped inside a burning car on the side of the road, confused and disoriented. When first responders and police arrived, witnesses said they had to rush in and pull her from the driver's seat just moments before the flames fully engulfed the vehicle. Let's take a closer look at what happened.
You okay? She by herself?
Yeah.
Okay, just have her have a seat right there. The medics are on the way.
We're gonna try to get her a little farther. Oh shit.
Nobody else was in the vehicle?
No, sir.
100%.
Yes.
No dogs, pets, nothing.
Is this far enough?
Yeah.
Oh shit. What's your name, man?
Was anybody with her, like other vehicles behind her or anything?
Me and my daughter are coming in right now, and my daughter's all, Dad, there's a car's on fire. And I was like,
Okay.
no, I think they're burning weeds.
Okay.
And so, no, Dad. And we pulled up, and I seen a hand, and I seen her hand just, waving, and she was
still inside the vehicle?
belted.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and he helped with that. I was trying to pull her out. And he unbuckled her, and we pulled her out.
Okay. That's the tires and stuff popping.
It's about to get worse.
What happened?
No, I was on my way.
Y'all didn't see her driving.
On my way home.
Saw the car crash.
You were on your way home?
Fire when you got here?
Yes.
And then what?
Just the bottom.
Just
the front part, yeah.
I was on my way home. And on my way home, where this happened, it happened.
Okay. Where were you coming from?
I was coming from Buckfield.
You're coming from where?
Buckfield from I guess it was from Buckfield, which was
they were
the
getting her out.
I forgot. A long time ago from the, I guess the Buckfield,
So you were coming from El Paseo? Do you remember where on El Paseo?
I guess it's called I guess it's called a Bar and Grill.
I'm sorry?
Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill?
It's a long time ago.
Okay. What'd you do over there?
I was just having a couple
Okay.
of drinks or whatnot.
I'm sorry?
That's a long time ago.
I'm sorry? You gotta speak up a little bit because I can't hear because of the fire hoses.
I'm sorry?
You gotta speak up a little bit. What did you do?
Just
Just stay sitting for me.
Sorry?
Huh?
I left a long time ago from there and then some. Then I went to the Eagles Club. Eagles.
Over there? Over there? How many drinks did you have?
I didn't have anything at the excuse me?
For your nose.
Oh, sorry. At the bar, the Eagles. I'm sorry, at the bar and the.
Okay, what kind of drinks did you have? I know you said you had two.
No, I only had a couple at the let me get this straight. The Eagles, the bar and grill at the
Okay, what time was that at?
a long time ago.
How long ago?
Probably between 5 and 6.
So you were on your way home from there?
Yes, I was on my way from the at Patio
The where?
bar at Patio
Okay.
bar and grill or whatever. And I was on my way home from there.
Mm-hmm.
And I stopped at the Eagles Club. And I was on my way home
Mm-hmm.
from there. And I pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever this is.
Mm-hmm. You pulled over right here?
Yes, I pulled over.
But you were heading to your house on Medina.
Yes.
Okay. Why'd you pull over here?
Why did I pull over?
Yeah.
I pulled over because I was on my way home to my, no other reason other than that.
Okay, how'd your car get up there?
Excuse me?
How'd your car get up there?
Get where?
Where it is now.
Where is it at now?
You can't see where all the firefighters are?
No, I don't know where it's at now.
You have no idea.
No, I don't.
Okay. And you said you had a few drinks at the El Patio, or was it at the Eagle? You mentioned like 3 different bars.
No, I went to,
Did you go to all 3 places?
No. I went, the last place I stopped at was the Eagles Clubs.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a few drinks there.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there I went and stopped there, and then I went from there to my home residence.
Just hang tight for me, okay? Do you guys know her?
No, my husband he got her out of the car.
Okay, he's one of the ones.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go check the girl's home. No, we go.
Okay, thank you. You guys also were part of this whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it okay if I talk to you guys one at a time real quick?
Yeah,
What happened with you, man? What did you see?
I was just driving.
Yeah.
Going to my friend's house. I turned around.
Huh?
At first I didn't think none of it, so I pulled up right here.
Yeah.
And then I came walking, and I saw it was on fire. And that's when he came, and then I came right behind him.
Okay.
And yeah, them two took her out.
They took her out?
Yeah.
Okay, but you just saw the vehicle on fire? Okay. Cool. I appreciate it. Sir?
Yes, sir.
Talk to you real quick. Real quick, can you just tell me the rundown of what happened?
Oh, yeah. I was coming home from work and I kind of saw the car over there
Yeah.
with a little bit of smoke. Like, is that fire? Whatever. So I saw these guys and I came, flipped a bitch, and then by the time I got here, it was already, the front of the car was on fire. So
Okay.
they were, I think, out of the guy left. But they,
Yeah, I already spoke to you.
they
The
had
gentleman
door-
in the truck, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they had the door open and she was kind of in there. It was hard to get her out, but I reached in and just unbuckled her and moved her out, brought her over here.
Okay, what seat was she in?
What's that?
What seat was she in the vehicle?
She was in the driver's seat.
Driver's seat?
Yeah, and then I lived down the street, so I called my friend. She's a nurse, just in case. I was like,
Okay.
get over here.
That's
real quick.
her?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Appreciate it, man.
yeah.
And just real quick, just to run down, you saw the smoke. It wasn't on fire yet. You guys run up. You see dude in the truck trying to get her out of the driver's seat. Once you get her out of the driver's seat, you had to unbuckle her. Was the vehicle still in drive?
To be honest, I didn't even check. It was the fire was in by the engine, so the cab of the car was filling up with smoke.
Okay,
and
so
she
you
was
didn't
already
bother
coughing. Yeah, I just unbuckled her and pulled her out.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Nobody else in there?
Not that I know of so far, brother.
This lady is drunk. Bad. She was in the car. These guys pulled her out. It was on fire.
Get the fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
They said the undercarriage was on fire and she was waving her hands out the window. And they pulled her out.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Lucky.
Hell yeah, she is.
that she can't even talk.
She was stuck in there, and it was already on fire, and bystanders pulled her out.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
They just happened upon her.
Well, they saw the flames
Oh shit.
coming
and
home.
And went and checked it
Yeah.
out.
So they come running up and she's like hanging out the car,
And it was already on fire.
buckled in. Yeah, they said the undercarriage was on fire and they were able to get her out. But she can't even talk. Yeah. Well, I got another medic unit to come check her out, but nobody else is in there.
No, not that we've seen, but I mean, it's hard to tell.
'Cause
I'll look here in a
she
second.
can't tell us.
Yeah, we'll double check. Make
All right.
sure. Yeah, no one else.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. That'll work.
I was like, I don't think there's anybody in the trunk, but I feel like we should just check.
I always got to check. You never know.
I don't know if the investigators will want to come, so I'm trying to get a hold of one and
Okay.
hang out for a little bit.
All right, no worries.
Miss Lotus, these are the EMTs. They're going to make sure you're okay, all right? They're going to make sure you're okay real quick, okay? You okay with them taking your vitals and all that stuff? So there's already enough for...
I can have a look inside of her head or nothing to see what's going on. Yeah.
I don't hear like any raspiness in her voice. I don't see any burns in her mouth or her nose.
We're gonna have to get her cleared anyway.
Yeah. You want her to go with us?
I would rather, given the circumstances, you guys are good with that.
Where do you want us to take her?
So it's closest 3 crosses?
Probably 3 crosses.
I would take her to 3 crosses. I get the journey next to you. We'll have to get over, okay?
Hey, so do you know what happened tonight?
Well, I went out and I went to the Eagles club and I had a good time there. And then I left from there and I was on my way home. And then from there, I have no idea what happened there.
So you're only at the Eagles? What is it, the Eagles?
That is the Eagles Club.
The Eagles
It's
Club.
sort of like some kind of like fraternity type of, like I guess, sort of like a VFW kind of whatever. That's the last place I remember my being there.
Oh, okay.
And I left on my own, which was like perfectly fine. Thank you. Oh, that's so warm. Gosh, that's so beautiful. And then, other than that, I don't remember.
What time were you there?
I went about, I went to pick up my girlfriend, Grace, and then I left from there probably about like maybe 10 something.
10 something.
And I went straight to my homebound, and then they pulled me over, and I stayed at that. Okay. And from that point forward, they pulled me over and took me in. I took a couple of drinks at that point when I was at the Eagles Club.
What kind of drinks did you have?
I was Hornitos, straight up, and
Was it a shot or a mixed drink?
no, it was shot straight up, and there was only 2 in between time that I arrived at 7 until I left, and I drink H2O in between. So I would assume that there was maybe 2 at most in between that time.
Oh, okay.
So, yes.
Okay. So you said 2 drinks while you were there?
Yes.
Okay. How many drinks did you have there?
Only one.
Only one? What kind of drink was it?
Same.
Oh, it was the Hornitos?
And Hornitos, and that was like about an hour in between. I actually drink H2O between that time.
Oh, okay.
With that one drink. So, no, I did not leave intoxicated. So, yeah.
Do you take any medications or anything like that?
No.
No? No medications?
No.
Okay. So I just want to make sure I had it right. You were at a restaurant earlier about 4 o'clock, you said?
When I started this evening, when I went out this evening, it was probably about, I would say 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay. So then you went out to the restaurant and you said you had one shot, or was it 2?
When I went out this evening, I started at about 6 o'clock, and I had 1 drink, and that 1 drink stayed into about 1 drink until about 6:30. When I went to pick up my girlfriend about 6:45, which I drank H2O in between, which I do.
Right.
Picked her up. Then we went into the Eagles Club. I had about 1 drink from another party. And then I left from there, and I am assuming that someone from that point forward, I don't know, that I don't even know where I got pulled over and stopped from that point forward. I was on my way home.
Do you know where your car is right now?
I'm hoping it's at my house.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know where it's at.
Okay. So you were on your way home, and that was the last thing you remember was...
Yes, I do. I do.
Okay. What's the next thing you remember after you were on your way home?
I believe my car was at 1577 Medina Drive, Las Cruces, New Mexico.
Do you know where you're at right now?
I'm at the hospital.
Do you know which hospital?
I'm assuming it's at. I'm assuming it would be the closest one would be Memorial or.
We're at Mountain View. We're at Mountain View.
Mountain View.
Yeah.
I know where Mountain View is.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. So, normally in this situation, obviously you were involved in an accident. Do you have any head
I was
injury?
involved in an accident.
Yes, you were involved in an
What
accident.
do you mean an accident? Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what accident would that have been? I was involved in an accident? Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's how we ended up
Oh my gosh.
being here. Yeah.
Oh, tell me. Please tell me.
So, well, we can tell you more here in a little bit. We're still finding out a little bit more. Are you okay right now? Do you have any injury?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I have no injury.
Okay. No head injury or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So, what I want to make sure right now, because obviously, like I said, you were involved in an accident, okay? It was a single vehicle. It was just your car, okay? I want to make sure that you're okay to drive to begin with. Now, normally, I don't know how familiar you are. Normally, we would do standardized field sobriety tests. We're not going to be able to do all of them right now just because we're in the hospital. I would like to do a couple of different ones on you, though, if that's okay. Is that all right? Okay. What I want you to do, just go ahead and sit straight up. Yep. And then just keep both of your hands right on your legs for me, okay? Can you see the tip of my pen?
Yes, okay.
Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to keep your head still, okay? And I want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, and don't move your head, okay? All right, ma'am. Real quick, like we were talking about earlier with those other tests. Do you remember that conversation? Do you remember that conversation we had with the other tests?
With the other what?
The tests that we were doing?
The other test?
Yeah, you know how I was like, I had the pen in front of your eyes?
Okay, refresh my memory.
Okay.
The other test we
So,
had with.
yeah, so we were talking about the incident that happened tonight, and then we were talking about how you were drinking, and I wanted to make sure you were okay to drive to begin with.
Okay.
You remember that whole conversation?
Okay.
Okay. So I still want to do a couple of different tests before you go to your CT scan, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So for this one, what I want you to do is I want you to use your right hand, okay? You're just going to hold it out like this. All right. So I'm going to explain it, and then I want you to do it, okay?
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you're going to use the tips of your fingers to touch the tip of your thumb, okay? While you're doing it, you're going to count out loud while you're doing that, all right? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
All right? You're going to do that 3 times.
Okay.
So when you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's 1 set. I need you to do 3 sets, okay? Can you do that?
Okay.
Okay. So what I want you to do is just sit up straight and keep your elbow off of your leg, and then whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start.
Okay.
You can start.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember the instructions that I gave you?
No, refresh my memory.
Okay.
So you're telling me to do
Yeah. So
with my thumb.
right. I want you to touch the tip of your thumb with the tip of your fingers. Okay. And you're gonna count out loud while you do it. So it's gonna be 1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3, 4.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
I need you to do that 3 times.
Okay. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. Keep going. I need you to do it 3 times.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
Okay. So listen to me. I'm going to tell you something important, including a right that you have. Okay. So tonight you are under arrest for DUI. I'm requesting that you consent to have your blood drawn and tested to determine the alcohol content and/or drug content of your blood. You have the right to refuse to consent to my request. If you refuse to consent, you cannot face criminal penalties for your refusal. Do you understand that right? However, refusing consent has other consequences in accordance with the New Mexico Implied Consent Act and state law. These consequences may include losing your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. Additionally, the fact that you Oh, I'm sorry. So let me restart, okay? So listen to me, I'm going to tell you something important, including your right. You are under arrest for DUI. I am requesting that you consent to have your blood drawn and tested to determine the alcohol content and or drug content of your blood. You have the right to refuse to consent to my request. If you refuse to consent, you cannot face criminal penalties for your refusal. Do you understand that, right?
Yes.
Do you consent to have your blood drawn?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
The incident ended with the woman being arrested on suspicion of DUI after a crash caused her vehicle to erupt in flames on the roadside. Thanks to the bravery of passing motorists, she was pulled from the car just in time. If you found this video noteworthy, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments.